extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of other ambitious teams, but there is no doubt that this remains one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Lining up for Arsenal.
Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
So we're up and running.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Saka.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply.
And the shots! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Number 29.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Spread out to the left. And it's Shaw. Timber. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Martinelli. Ugarte cuts out the pass. And here's Havertz. Big chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Saliba. And here's Havertz. Havertz purring through the gears. Decent hit! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Ligt. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. Merino. And here's Havertz. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shaw. Garnacho. It's run loose here. And he's had it nicked away. Timber towering forward here. And here's Havertz. He's found hits one. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Havertz. And here's Saka. Plenty to aim at here. Havertz. Bruno Fernandes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hoyland. He's found a way through. Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ødegaard. And here's Havertz. Has a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's the shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Casemiro. Martinez. Garnacho. Engages and forces him off the ball. Havertz.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Timber. And here's Saka. Garnacho. And Casemiro. And it's Shaw. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Arsenal have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Ødegaard. Timber. And the shot! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Maguire. Garnacho. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Havertz. Odegaard. And here's Saka. Has a shot! What a save from Onana! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Maguire. Here's Shaw.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Havertz.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Saka! Oh, there was plenty on that.
well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. Maguire.
Ugarte. And Maguire. Martinez. Havertz is being harried and hassled.
The attendance
Oh,
for
look,
this match
Peter,
was
this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Havertz. Garnacho. Martinez. Played to Casemiro. Garnacho. And here's Saka. Tries a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's tried one! Ugarte. Mount. And it's Shaw. Mount gets a foot in here. Ugarte. Højlund. Mount. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Shaw. Shaw, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lewis Skelly. Havertz. Shot a goal! Bruno Fernandes. Into the last quarter of an hour. Saka. Real chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Martinez. And it's Shaw. Mount. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rice. For Martinelli. Merino. Saka. Nice control. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, played right into his path. And he's straight offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. Collier. Casemiro. Just 5 minutes left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Havertz. Now it's Odegaard. Very nicely done.
There will be 3 minutes
That is
time.
great defending, so alert. Hoyland. Collier. And it's Casemiro. He has found a way through. He's going all the way! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Havertz gleefully reminding us. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go...
Saka! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rice with the short one. He's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Bradley. Salah. Now it's Havertz. That's a good ball played into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Curtis Jones, is someone who's shown remarkable maturity since his tender years, Peter. He's going to be handling a lot of link-up play while at the same time driving forward, waiting around the box, looking for opportunities to have a shot. He's got great talent, now he's got to back it up.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Diaz, and the counter is on. And he's had it nicked away. Havertz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Martinelli. Martinelli goes steaming forward. So we're still where we started right now. That's good running with the ball. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Tries a shot! Goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
19 minutes is number 18, Gakpo.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Odegaard hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Saka goes short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Robertson.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Odegaard. Saka. Saka. Saka! Jones. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gravenberg. It's a pretty loose pass. Diaz. Merino. And here's Havertz. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a go! Has another go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's Salah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gravenberg.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Saka plays it short. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, they could break here. A real chance if he can get through. Ødegaard. Ødegaard looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's had a hit! Arsenal get their fourth corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gakpo. Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Well timed, excellent interception. Jones. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
We're glad to inform you that today's
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lewis Skelly did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forwards and with intent. He's looking wide. Schuberschlei. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Merino. For Martinelli. Havertz. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's taking no chances there. He's having a hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Konate does really well to win the ball there. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
The attendance
Bradley.
for this match was 62,000.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Saka. Now the finish! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Lewis Skelly. Havertz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Havertz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Odegaard. Diaz. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Odegaard puts his foot on the... He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Endo. Bradley. And it's Salah. Now Elliott to McAllister. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gabriel. Now it's Havertz. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they were... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Gabriel, Saliba. Now it's Havertz. And here's Saka. Saka running with the ball. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Decent hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ødegaard. And here's Havertz. Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Bradley gets rid without sophistication. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling it.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
The father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention, and it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
that gets things running. Saka. Now it's Odegaard. And here's Havertz. And the shot! Gravenberg. Merino driving forwards. Oh, he's been caught napping. No foul, says the referee. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing...
And one more try! That's a half-decent try. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now this could be a chance.
That's going in strongly.
Havertz chasing after it. Martinelli. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a pretty loose pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got away.
Such good technique.
Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Martinelli. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jones. Over to the left. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Turns and goes back. Has a go! And another try! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 29.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And they've got rid. Szoboszlai plays it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Saka. Closing. Saka! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I just hope you won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Gravenberg. And it's Van Dijk. And Robertson. Gravenberg. And it's Van Dijk. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Jones. Rice has given away a free kick. Szoboszlai. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saka. Havertz.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's Saka. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Havertz. Now it's Saka. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Ødegaard. Rice. Timber. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ødegaard. Out to the right, and here's Saka. And here's Havertz. A lot of tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mohamed Salah. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Quick announcement now.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Nice physical challenge. Driving forward. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Diaz. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's shifting through the gear. And that should get the job done. Soboslai with the short one. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Gravenberg, and he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found the way through. And the shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Robertson, and it's played forward. He's picked his way through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Rice. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Diaz. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He is through here. Arsenal are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Havertz under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Saliba. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saka. Havertz with 2 goals already to his name. This is promising. Steve, great chance! This time surely! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Havertz. Havertz looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Szoboszlai. Now Gakpo. Now it's Diaz. Martinelli. And here's Havertz. Havertz has